What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and these guys defending their home turf. On one sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. These guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. And standing in their way, the Black Knights and their head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, joined by my partner Brock Hewitt. It's going to be Tyler Luke to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he can do more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard
On the gun, Mayfield. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
It's a gain of 11. And the Steelers...
First down throw here. Mayfield. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Baker throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another.
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. That's back-to-back for down. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Number 3, Tank Dell.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
If you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Trying to run in, Algier. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
And this is knocked away on a good defensive effort there. That saves the catch, but I think this call should still give the offense some yards. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Algier again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Baker now from the gun. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no, oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much.
Now 4th down and
The Steelers were considering a challenge pretty quickly after that call, and now the flag's out.
Play is under review.
Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession, but did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green right between his feet and that end line? That's what they're going to be looking for in the replay booth.
So a very early challenge, but a good one. Calls overturns, and that's going to unlock a 3rd challenge for them if it gets to that point later in this game.
the kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So they come on offense now, readying for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. Neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Lamar now from the gun. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Steelers in the gun for this 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Here comes the Black Knights punt team. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Steelers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Baker out of the pistol. He connects down the sideline. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
And the Steelers first down.
Algier gets it on the counter. This doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. On the toss, it's Algier. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Let's see what he can do on the return. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, Jackson.
32-yard line.
It's taken in by LaJohntay Wester. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Hits his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
To number 29. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson's going to throw again.
47-yard line.
Completed over the middle. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Lamar throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Again, it's Jackson to the air. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
On first down, they'll run. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson keeping it himself. He's not able to escape. His own lead doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
Taken down back
Well,
at
the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Steelers have played to an early lead. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it, complete to Pickens. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Brooklyn first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd
Out of
and
the gun. Here's Jackson. Making the call himself. On the ground game works for the touchdown. The Black Knights can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit scoring touchdowns on the ground.
That was Tyler Luke. Now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Black Knights tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Pittsburgh in its offense, all set to go. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
To 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Baker. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The Black Knights and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. Now Jackson off the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. That played good for 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 43-yard line.
Pickens with a catch out right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Plowing up the middle. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He finds Pickens left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup, and that gives them the first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's Westford on the catch. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the ladder. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it
third and long for him here. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. And a Brooklyn first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, here's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing again is Lamar. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Third down and 10 yards.
Here he goes, third and long. He's making a bid for it. And he is close to that marker, isn't he? But doesn't reach it. So make it an 8-yard gain. Let's see what they do here on 4.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. You've aids them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
A 21-yard attempt.
Roop knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They were only on the the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd down carry for Algier. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go right side is caught by Robinson. He's going to bring this down to their 35. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Gain of 26 yards. That's another Steelers.
Mayfield sucks it, starts running. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Nate Wiggins has got it. Well, Brock, they could have gone wrong to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked down after getting this up to the 22. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Short kick is brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for them from the 31. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Jackson yet again. As the open man downfield. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. And again, it's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Jackson's going to throw again. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. Backed up this far and with such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just gonna kneel this out. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. 1st and 10, here's Mayfield. Throw right side, Dell has it. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That is stopped by Alex Highsmith.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back-to-back carries here. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Jackson throwing here. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, Mayfield finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work afterwards.
And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Mayfield now from the gun.
At the
Connects on the
37.
crosser. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Running right is Algier. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hamilton. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
They go again with Algier. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Driving dire straits, it's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Sending a tight end in motion left. Baker now from the gun. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Tank Dell the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 14. Black Knights 10.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a heartbeat. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First down throw for Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
2. Here's Jackson. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Steelers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
That's completed out to the right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it down from 37. Here's Algier on first down. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Baker to throw. Completed to his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
Mayfield to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He has it at the 13. Breaks the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Black Knights and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
And a Brooklyn first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Throw is caught. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
He brings it in. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Black Knights take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
That one splits the uprights. And the Black Knights push their lead to 3.
Steelers 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. On the option, it's Algier. Looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. We'll bring a tight end in motion right. He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Pushing the tight end over. Play action. Here's Mayfield. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Dale Robinson. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. The Black Knights and George Pickens set for this next possession. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with these looks all game. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brought down at his own.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steelers offense headed out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st down, here's Baker. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
George Kittle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They give to Algier from the gun. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line of gain.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. He gets 6 on that play.
Gain of 6.
And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mayfield to throw again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to get passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
17.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
They'll take over.
Black Knights and George Pickens set for this next possession.
At their own 24-yard
Their
line.
last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Lofts it deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown. The Black Knights take a 4th quarter lead.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. But they flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that could stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, if the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Black Knights break that tie and now lead by 7.
24. Steelers 17.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Algier. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Malachi starts on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Algier with another carry. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Mayfield sucks it, starts running. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
4 more yards. That's another Steelers.
The give now out of the shotgun. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
This time it's a passing play. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 7. First down, Steelers.
Here's a handoff for Algier. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. Got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The Black Knights offense and LeJohntay Western ready to go once again. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Brings up second and
Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Brooklyn. Steelers losing by 7. So now here's 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. Sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Oh, he lost the football. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. No one with the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Here comes their offense out again. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Another carry for him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. The Steelers use their third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. That's good for a Brooklyn first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture,